Now on 18 Eyewitness News.
Voters across the 18 Eyewitness News viewing area head to the polls. Also, State Representative Linda Black will serve another term in the Missouri House. Plus, the United Way of St. Francis County announces their goal for 2013. All of these stories, and will your Wednesday be wet?
Coverage you can count on. This is 18 Eyewitness News.
Hello, everybody. I'm Fred Dawkins. Thanks for joining us. Here's the top stories that we're working on this hour for you. Light voter turnout is being reported around most of the 18 Eyewitness News viewing area today. Two exceptions, though, according to St. Francis County Clerk Mark Hedrick, are Farmington and Bismarck. Farmington voters are deciding on a $17 million school bond issue and selecting 2 school board members from a field of 9 candidates. Now, residents in the Bismarck area are deciding the fate of a tax levy to fund the fire protection district. Now, Hedrick says typical municipal elections have about a 10% turnout, but he's expecting 15 to 20% today. Madison County Clerk Donald Fireball says voting has been very slow today. Fredericktown residents are voting on mayor, city council, and a 1/2 cent sales tax increase to pay for improvements to the city water and sewer system. Marquand voters are also deciding on a mayor and city council. Wayne County Clerk Alan Lutz expects a 15 to 20% turnout today with a county-wide vote on a 1/2% sales tax increase to fund county government. And Clearwater's Proposition Kids is a $3 million no-tax increase bond issue. Stay tuned to the Dawkins broadcast family of radio and television stations for results and reactions tonight. Now, Dustin Kopp is here with a look at our first forecast. Dustin?
Good evening, Fred. Good evening, everybody. Temperatures right now in the 70s, 76 in Festus, as well as in St. Genevieve through Fredericktown. Ironton right now at 78 degrees, 76 in Ellington and Van Buren. For your evening commute and evening plans this evening, we'll see temperatures continue to be in the 70s. Isolated thunderstorms are possible at 7 p.m., 76 degrees, 72 by 9, and 68 degrees by midnight. What's in store for your bus stop in the morning? Well, we're going to see a temperature around 62 degrees with an east-southeast wind and a chance of thunderstorms. More details on your wet forecast coming up later in weather.
Representative Linda Black will serve a 3rd term in the Missouri House. After the filing deadline passed, the Bonne Terre Democrat was the only candidate for the redrawn 117th District. Black says she's honored that her constituents recognize her work for the district.
I've worked very hard in Jefferson City, and I have dealt with thousands of constituent issues and brought projects to my district upwards over $2 million in the last few years. And so I think the citizens have said, you know, she's working hard, she's effective, passing legislation as a minority member, was appointed chairman. 3 Democrats out of the 48 chairmanships were given to Democrats. And so I think they said not only working hard, bipartisan, able to reach across the aisles, get things done. And so that came by way of no opposition. So
Black sponsored legislation that passed the House last week with almost unanimous support.
I filed a piece of legislation that would name a portion of 8 Highway after Chief of Police Jerry E. Hicks from Leadwood. He was killed in the line of duty a couple months ago, and the community came out in great support as well as his family members to name a portion of the highway after him. It was just voted on the House floor and passed by a great margin.
The bill naming a portion of Highway 8 after Chief Hicks now goes to the Senate for approval. Well, keeping a community safe isn't just the responsibility of law enforcement, but every citizen can take part. Police Chief in Piedmont Richard Sanders says everyone should be keeping an eye on his or her surroundings.
We want the people to call us. We need, like the neighborhood watch, we need people to help us out on some of these things at times. If you see somebody strange in your neighborhood, or if you see some activity around your place or out on the street at not a good hour or looks suspicious, give us a call.
Sanders says over the last few days, Piedmont has seen some minor property damage and theft of 50 gallons of diesel fuel. And when we come back on 18 Eyewitness News, after giving more than $175,000 in grants this year, the United Way of St. Francis County sets a higher goal for next year. That story is coming up only on 18 Eyewitness News.
You're watching 18 Eyewitness News with Fred Dawkins, Dawn Arnold, Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp, and Jeremy Martin with sports. 18 Eyewitness News continues.
Grant applications for United Way of St. Francis County are now available. Executive Director Donna Hickman says the applications can be downloaded from their website.
And any nonprofit in St. Francis County that meets the needs of people here can apply for those funds. And so you can go to our website at unitedwayofsfc.org, download that application, fill it out, and get it back to us by noon on May the 10th.
The United Way's Board of Directors will review the grant applications and interview the applicants before deciding in July which agencies to fund. In 2012, the United Way distributed more than $175,000 to 28 agencies in the county. Donna says the fundraising goal for 2013 is $190,000. 29 Missouri counties will receive part of a $16.5 million National Emergency Grant Supplement. The U.S. Department of Labor awarded the grant Monday to create 2,200 temporary jobs to assist with ongoing cleanup and recovery efforts from weather events last year, especially the tornado that devastated Joplin and storms that caused flooding between mid-April and early June in southeast Missouri. Among the counties receiving assistance are Bollinger, Butler, Carter, Iron, Madison, Reynolds, St. Francis, Stoddard, Washington, and Wayne. National emergency grants are part of the Secretary of Labor's discretionary funds and are awarded based on a state's ability to meet specific guidelines. Summer enrollment for classes at Mineral Area College is underway. Registrar Linda Huffman says summer classes appeal to a number of students.
We have a lot of visiting students take advantage of summer classes. Perhaps they're enrolled at SEMO or Mizzou or another four-year university, and they're home for the summer, perhaps working, and they'll come here to maybe pick up a class or two and lighten their fall load. It's also true of those students who are maybe going to come here as first-time freshmen, and they will take a summer class or two to lighten their fall load.
Linda says if someone is interested in taking a summer class, the first stop is the college's website at mineralarea.edu and click on MAC.
That's our student portal, but you can do a course search through MyMac without having a login. So that is the best way to do a course search because it shows the classes that are open and closed and how many seats are still available. You can search by instructor, by time, by day, so it's a very slick search feature.
Linda says if a student has never taken a class at MAC, they will have to apply to the college, but they can do that online as well. And if a student is interested in taking a class at one of MAC's outreach centers, he or she should contact the center directly. And when we come back on 18 Eyewitness News, a high-tech device that could offer help and hope to millions of stroke survivors. Don Arnold shows us a new bionic arm next in today's Your Health segment. But right now, let's check in with Dustin Kopp. He's over in the 18 Storm Tracker Center, making sure of what our forecast is going to be when we come back.
Now, here's your Storm Tracker 18 weather forecast with Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp.
And welcome back. As we head into the evening hours, we're going to continue to see showers and thunderstorms off and on for the next few days. Better chance of thunderstorms will be on Wednesday, with some of those on the severe side. Temperatures are going to start cooling down a bit, and sunshine returns by Friday and continues through the weekend, so the weekend's looking pretty nice. Here in southeast Missouri, temperatures are in the 70s, 76 from Festus through St. Genevieve and Fredericktown, and Cape Girardeau right now at 76 as well. Potosi and Ellington, 76 degrees. The only difference is Ironton right now, a little bit warmer at 78 degrees. Here at the station, we have a current temperature of 78 degrees under a mostly cloudy sky. Current dew point at 58, humidity at 51%. Current wind right now at southwest at 8 miles per hour. What's in store for your day on Wednesday? We're going to see showers and thunderstorms through your day on Wednesday. Like I said earlier, they're could be on the severe side. We'll keep you posted if any severe thunderstorms are warned. So for tonight, we're seeing lows in the 50s and low 60s. 59 from Potosi, 58 in Festus, 61 in Ironton, 59 in Fredericktown, 60 in Piedmont, and Poplar Bluff with showers and thunderstorms. South-southwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, continuing to see those thunderstorms, high around 75 in Farmington and St. Genevieve, Potosi 75, 79 in Ironton, Piedmont, and Poplar Bluff, a temperature of 78 degrees. So for your next several days here in southeast Missouri, again, Wednesday, showers and thunderstorms. Some showers on Thursday, high of 65, 66, and mostly sunny on Friday. As we head into the weekend, 73 and partly sunny on Saturday. Sunday, partly sunny, 69, 69, and partly sunny on Monday, and a little bit cooler on Tuesday, but full sunshine. Another look at our extended forecast, weekend forecast for Saturday and Sunday. 73 on Saturday with a partly sunny sky, low of 50, 69 on Sunday with a partly sunny sky. Let's check out your Storm Tracker weather forecast. Fred, back to you.
This is Sports Zone, only on 18 Eyewitness News with Jeremy Martin.
In high school baseball action from Monday, Valley Catholic defeated St. Pius in 6 innings, 15-5. Steelville survived Kingston 6-5. Valley Caledonia had no problem with Viburnum 13-1. Greenville doubled up Arcadia Valley 8-4. Central also doubled up Herculaneum 8-4. And West County big over Lesterville in 5 innings, 23-2. Cardinals third baseman David Freese hit .397 and drove in 21 runs in 18 postseason games last year, including 3 RBIs during the classic ending to Game 6 of the World Series. For tying and then winning Game 6, for driving in the tying runs in Game 7, and for all that he did last October, Freese was voted the World Series most valuable player after also being named MVP of the League Championship Series. Freese, when healthy, was a more than competent player last season, hitting .297 with 55 runs batted in for just 97 games. But staying healthy is the key. He's never played 100 regular season games in one season because of either ankle ailments or a broken left hand he suffered last May 1st. But Freese is ready for fans' higher expectations when the Cardinals start defense of their title Wednesday night in Miami. As the Blues prepare for last week of the regular season, they're balancing 2 emotions. While St. Louis has acquired their playoff credentials, a division title, and set or tied franchise records in various categories, there's a temptation to look ahead. However, these final games can determine whether they finish first overall and or first in the Western Conference and retain the home ice advantage. As the team prepares for hockey's second season, the playoffs, Coach Ken Hitchcock has closed practices to the public from here on out, striving to limit distractions and narrow the focus to hockey. Hitchcock wants his team to get back to what it was doing best, and at one point this season, doing better than any team in the league. That's winning 5-on-5. And Rams coach Jeff Fisher got his first look at his players Monday during the off-season conditioning program. While the program is voluntary, there was a good turnout, including Sam Bradford, Chris Long, James Laurinaitis, Denario Alexander, and Danny Amendola. The Rams also bolstered their defense with the signing of free agent linebacker Jolon Dunbar, formerly of the New Orleans Saints. The team has also begun lining up pre-draft visits. According to media reports, Alabama running back Trent Richardson, Oklahoma State receiver Justin Blackman, and Louisiana State cornerback Morris Claiborne will visit Rams Park between now and just before the draft. And that's a look at sports. We'll be back with today's Your Live segment right after this on 18 Eyewitness News.
I'm Stacey Johnson. You want to beat the banks? Maybe what you should try is collecting something. Could be anything from toys to cars, but you never know. You might end up with a doozy of an investment. I'll explain coming up on Money Talks News.
Do you see news happening in your neighborhood? Email us at news@kdkz.tv.
As the Garth Brooks song says, as the thunder rolls out to our west, there's a rumbling of thunder. What are we in store for tonight, Dustin Kopp?
The rain and thunderstorms are going to be moving in through southeast Missouri overnight tonight into tomorrow. Tonight we're just off and on. Tomorrow a better chance of some thunderstorms, possibly even severe. We'll keep you updated if any of those thunderstorms do become severe.
All right, very good. Dustin, thanks a lot for the wrap-up, and we'll join you later on tonight with more, and tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for our early morning edition of 18 Eyewitness News. Until then, have a blessed evening. God bless everybody.
Have a good night, everybody. Newswatch is next.